choosing a spouse based on what your friend wants, choosing a spouse based on what your club, the community you belong to, wants, choosing a spouse based on what, you know, your village people want. One of the mistakes that single men make is that you don't understand that a prudent wife is gotten from God. And the Bible says that trust in the Lord with all your hearts and lean not on your own words, understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him. So that's to say that even you want to invest your money, you acknowledge you, God. Whatever decision you want to make in life, you do what? You acknowledge what? God. So people, I've seen a lot of young men, they love this lady. My father said, my mother said I should not marry from Asaba. That Asaba women leave their husbands. They say I should not marry from Anambra. Anambra women like money. They say I should not marry from Abia State. In God's kingdom, there is nothing like Jews or Gentiles. The major thing is that the person is a born again. The person is kingdom minded. The person has godly principles. As a man, you should watch out for ladies that have wifely material. Is she godly? Like what my pastor just said now. Is she godly? Is she chaste? Is she dignified? Is she full of wisdom? Is she a contributor? There are people that come into your life and they just, you know, create, you know, chaos and, you know, calamities in your life. So there are certain things you watch out for. Is she neat? Is she beautiful? Is she attractive? For a young man, if you don't know where you are going to, you don't need a life partner. Funke Adejuma will say something. When you see a woman on her way to greatness, do not interrupt her greatness with your lack of no vision. So if you don't have a vision, stop thinking about life partner. If you don't know where you're going to, even the Bible says two blind men cannot lead each other, because when you lead, two of you will fall into a ditch, and I'm not sure you want to carry another man's daughter and lead her into a ditch. I met a young man at that time. He was telling me, the reason why I love my wife is that she's teachable. So there are virtues that you watch out for, not that the person is from so and so village. That should not be a criteria. Do you know that there are some people you see them like how do I put it? All these entertainers. Did you see a wife's wife? She's tall, she's light skinned. Are you living in their house? She's tall, she's this. So most of them, they marry ladies that they can actually carry to the party, but inside the family is hell. So beyond what your friends, I met a young man at that time, and he was telling me that if I want to get married, I have to carry my girl to our meeting club, our men meeting club, and they have to approve. Will they live with you?
Can you imagine? That's a boy. That's not a boy.
So a lot of things are happening. You not subject the lady, she comes, you not tell your friends, check her out. And is it your friends? Check her out, watch her. Then they will now use their local meter and be assessing. And the ones that are jealous will tell you, no, because they are afraid of the person coming into your life. The mistakes that men also make, apart from declaring your marriage vow in the altar, is something that you need to constantly remind her. I love you, I still do. In my next
I love you. Now your love, that's one collector.